Hello everyone and welcome to this quick introduction to the Visual Project Charter. My name is Braden Kelly and I'm the author of Charting Change and the creator of the Change Planning Toolkit, of which the Visual Project Charter is one of more than 50 tools to help you beat the 70% change failure rate. So we're going to jump right in today to make good use of your time, and today we're going to look at the Visual Project Charter in a digital format. There's also a downloadable 35-inch by 56-inch poster size available for download, or you can also print it out as an 11 by 17. The key idea is that in a physical environment, you get it up on the wall, you get your sticky notes going with your cross-functional team that you've gathered in the room to start putting together the project charter together visually, collaboratively, so that you increase buy-in, you surface all those obstacles right up front and increase the chances of your project success. Today we're going to do it digitally using Mural, but you could also use Miro or LucidSpark or Microsoft Whiteboard and just take the PDF that you download from bradenkelly.com and then bring it in as a background and lock it down, and then you can bring your digital sticky notes over the top. So you can see that we've got the visual project charter right in the middle there, but I've also created some work areas around the outside that will proceed through in a clockwise fashion to give you a little bit more room to work in and to help focus people's attention on one particular box at a time. You can see that we're going to start today with the project purpose, which is really all about the big why for the project. What are we trying to pursue with this project, and what are the hopes and dreams for the business that we want to achieve with this project? And so if we zoom in a little bit, then we can see some of the sample sticky notes that we have there. The example that we're going to use today that hopefully most people can relate to is remodeling a house, because it has a number of different moving pieces involved. You can see we've done some dot voting here on expand our home to add a family room, a bigger kitchen, and another bathroom, versus upgrade our living situation or add on to our house. So in the work area, people can bring in their sticky notes and then you can vote, or you can otherwise group things. And then when you're ready, then you can just go ahead and drag them over into the visual project charter. We're not going to do a whole lot of that today, just to make this a very efficient use of your time. But that's how it's designed to work. So you can see around the outside of the work area, I've got a bunch of sample sticky notes here. And just to give you a sense of what it looks like, I'm going to go ahead and select a bunch of these, and then we're going to drag them over to where they go. We start after we do the project purpose, then we move into the middle to the project scope, and you can see here we've got stakeholders, deliverables, objectives, goals, and success criteria, out of scope deliverables, estimated budget and costs, organizational impacts, departmental statements of work. Just want to speak to that real quickly. What that's all about is that when you're pursuing a project where other departments are going to be involved, then this is the area where you capture just exactly what you want those other groups to do. What are your expectations of them? What is their piece of the puzzle? And then that you can turn into a statement of work for those involved departments. And so again, on bradenkelly.com is where you can download the Visual Project Charter for free. And then in these work areas, you can see these colored boxes. And what I've done here is I've made it so that you can drag these boxes down into the work area, and then which I'll just show you the stakeholders one here real fast. So you drag that down there, and then that gives people an idea of what we're focusing on right now. And then people put in their sticky notes, and then you drag them into the visual project charter, the ones that you want to keep and move on, and then clear up the work area for the next item. And so you drag this box back and then drag the next one in. And that's how these work. So that the same thing would be true for the project conditions, where we have assumptions, risks, issues, and constraints. And then also for the project approach, where we have the structure for the project, and then also the roles and responsibilities that different people are going to fill. And then finally, for the project overview, This is where we would capture the business needs, the business justification. And then once you have all of this information populated in your visual project charter, then it'll make it much, much easier to create your executive summary. And that's why I have the executive summary last there. And it's also one of the most important pieces. So you can see that's why it has one of the larger amounts of real estate on the visual project charter. So that is a very quick run through on the visual project charter. I hope you see the power of doing this in a more visual, more collaborative way with your cross-functional team and getting them all together either in a meeting like this one, recording this on Zoom. So, you can use Zoom or you can use Microsoft Teams to get everybody together, and then use a digital tool like Mural or Miro or Lucid Spark or Microsoft Whiteboard to do the collaboration. And then you can go away and turn this into your formal project charter to then route around for people's signatures so that you can kick off your project. So again, that's been the introduction of the Visual Project Charter. I'm Braden Kelly, and again, you can get this Visual Project Charter for free download on bradenkelly.com. So I hope this has been useful, and hope your projects are successful.